world where noise often drowns out reason, the ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers a timeless guide to navigating life's challenges with grace and wisdom. At its core, Stoicism teaches the power of silence, not as a passive retreat, but as an active, deliberate choice that can transform how we respond to adversity. This philosophy, rooted in self-control and emotional resilience, provides profound insights into handling criticism, anger, loss, and even injustice. By embracing Stoic silence, we can cultivate inner peace and strength, turning life's inevitable challenges into opportunities for growth. Below, we will explore 9 key scenarios where Stoic silence can be applied, delving deeply into each situation to understand how this ancient wisdom can be practically and effectively utilized in modern life. Number 1. When being criticized unfairly, criticism, especially when it is unfair, can be one of the most challenging experiences to navigate. Our natural instinct might be to defend ourselves, to argue, or to retaliate. However, Stoicism teaches us that the power lies not in the criticism itself, but in how we choose to respond to it. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most renowned Stoic philosophers, reminds us that it is not the criticism that harms us, but our perception of it. By choosing silence, we allow ourselves the space to evaluate the feedback objectively, separating constructive insights from baseless negativity. Imagine you are at work, and a colleague or superior delivers harsh, unfounded criticism about a project you've been diligently working on. The immediate reaction might be to defend your work, to explain, or even to counter-criticize. However, a Stoic approach would involve taking a step back, pausing, and reflecting on the criticism. Is there any truth to it? If so, how can you use this feedback to improve? If not, why is this person criticizing you unfairly? Perhaps they are projecting their own insecurities or frustrations. By choosing silence, you demonstrate emotional maturity and self-control. You show that you are not easily rattled by external opinions and that you are confident in your abilities. This approach not only preserves your peace of mind, but also disarms the critic. Often, people who criticize unfairly are seeking a reaction. When they don't get one, they lose their power. Over time, your consistent, calm demeanor will earn you respect and credibility, even among those who initially doubted you. Moreover, Stoic silence in the face of unfair criticism allows you to maintain your focus on what truly matters, your own growth and integrity. Instead of wasting energy on arguments or defensiveness, you can channel that energy into improving yourself and your work. This aligns with the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control, your actions, your reactions, and your mindset, while letting go of what you cannot control, such as others' opinions and behaviors. Number 2. Stoic silence in the middle of the boasts. In a world where self-promotion and boasting are often seen as necessary for success, Stoic silence can be a powerful counterbalance. When others around you are loudly proclaiming their achievements, it can be tempting to join in, to assert your own accomplishments, or to compete for attention. However, Stoicism teaches us that true confidence and self-assurance do not require external validation. By choosing silence, you demonstrate that your worth is not contingent on others' approval. Consider a networking event where a colleague is boasting about their recent promotions, financial success, or luxurious lifestyle. The natural reaction might be to feel insecure or to try to one-up them with your own achievements. However, a Stoic approach would involve listening calmly, acknowledging their accomplishments with a nod or a smile, and refraining from engaging in the competition. This does not mean you are passive or indifferent. Rather, it shows that you are secure in your own worth and do not need to prove yourself to others. Stoic silence in the midst of boasts also allows you to observe and learn. By listening rather than speaking, you gain insights into others' motivations, insecurities, and values. This can be valuable information in navigating professional and personal relationships. Additionally, your silence can create a space for more meaningful conversations. When you are not focused on asserting yourself, you can engage more deeply with others, asking thoughtful questions and showing genuine interest in their experiences. Furthermore, Stoic silence in the face of boasts can inspire others to reflect on their own behavior. In a culture that often rewards loud self-promotion, your quiet confidence can serve as a reminder that true success is not measured by external achievements, but by inner integrity and character. Over time, this approach can foster a more respectful and collaborative environment where people feel valued for who they are rather than what they have accomplished. Number 3. When dealing with anger. Anger is a powerful and often destructive emotion. It can cloud our judgment, lead to regrettable actions, and damage relationships. Stoicism teaches us that anger is not an inevitable response to provocation, but a choice. By choosing silence, we create a buffer between the emotion and our reaction, allowing reason to prevail. Imagine a situation where a colleague's mistake causes significant inconvenience or extra work for you. The immediate impulse might be to lash out, to express your frustration, or to assign blame. However, a Stoic approach would involve taking a moment to breathe, to reflect, and to choose a more constructive response. By remaining silent, you give yourself the space to consider the situation objectively. What caused the mistake? Was it intentional or unintentional? How can you address the issue without escalating the conflict? Stoic silence in the face of anger also allows you to model emotional maturity and self-control. When you respond calmly and thoughtfully, you demonstrate that you are not easily swayed by emotions, and that you are capable of handling difficult situations with grace. This can have a profound impact on your relationships, both personal and professional. People are more likely to trust and respect someone who remains composed under pressure. Moreover, Stoic silence can prevent the escalation of conflict. When you respond to anger with more anger, the situation often spirals out of control. By choosing silence, you create an opportunity for de-escalation. The other person may be expecting a heated reaction, and your calm demeanor can catch them off guard, prompting them to reconsider their own behavior. Over time, this approach can lead to more constructive and respectful interactions, where conflicts are resolved through dialogue rather than confrontation. Number 4. Silence amidst unfounded rumors. Rumors, especially when they are unfounded, can be incredibly damaging. They can harm reputations, create misunderstandings, and sow discord. In such situations, Stoic silence can be a powerful tool for maintaining your integrity and protecting your peace of mind. Consider a scenario where you are the subject of a false rumor. The immediate reaction might be to defend yourself, to explain, or to confront the source of the rumor. However, a Stoic approach would involve remaining silent and allowing the truth to emerge on its own. By not engaging with the rumor, you deny it the attention and energy it needs to spread. Your silence sends a clear message that you are above the gossip and that you are confident in your own integrity. Stoic silence in the face of rumors also allows you to focus on what truly matters, your actions and character. Instead of wasting energy on defending yourself, you can channel that energy into continuing to live according to your values and principles. Over time, your consistent behavior will speak louder than any rumor. People will come to see the truth for themselves, and your reputation will remain intact. Furthermore, Stoic silence can serve as a reminder to others of the importance of integrity and respect. In a world where gossip and misinformation are rampant, your refusal to engage with rumors can inspire others to do the same. By modeling this behavior, you contribute to a more respectful and trustworthy environment where people are judged by their actions rather than by hearsay. Number 5. How to deal with loss. Loss is an inevitable part of life. Whether it is the loss of a loved one, a job, or a cherished opportunity, it can be incredibly painful and disorienting. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control the events that happen to us, we can control how we respond to them. By choosing silence, we create the space to process our emotions, to reflect, and to find meaning in the midst of sorrow. Imagine the loss of a loved one. The immediate reaction might be to seek distractions, to talk about the loss, or to try to fill the void with activity. However, a Stoic approach would involve allowing yourself to fully experience the grief, to sit with the pain, and to reflect on the meaning of the loss. By choosing silence, you give yourself the opportunity to process your emotions in a healthy and constructive way. Stoic silence in the face of loss also allows you to honor the memory of the person or thing you have lost. Instead of rushing to move on, you can take the time to reflect on the impact they had on your life, the lessons they taught you, and the ways in which they shaped who you are. This process of reflection can be incredibly healing and can help you find meaning in the midst of sorrow. Moreover, Stoic silence can serve as a reminder to others of the importance of taking the time to grieve and to process loss. In a culture that often encourages people to move on quickly, your willingness to sit with your grief can inspire others to do the same. By modeling this behavior, you contribute to a more compassionate and understanding environment where people feel supported in their grief. Number 6. Navigating ignorance with Stoic grace. Ignorance, especially when paired with arrogance, can be one of the most frustrating experiences to encounter. Whether it's a colleague confidently spreading misinformation, a friend making uninformed judgments, or a stranger dismissing your expertise, dealing with ignorance requires patience, wisdom, and emotional control. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control others' knowledge or behavior, but we can control how we respond to it. Stoic philosophy emphasizes focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, while letting go of what is beyond our control, such as others' ignorance or opinions. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This principle is particularly relevant when dealing with ignorance. Instead of engaging in futile arguments or becoming frustrated, we can choose to respond with silence and grace. Imagine you're in a meeting where a colleague confidently presents incorrect information. Your instinct might be to correct them immediately, but a Stoic approach would involve pausing and considering the situation. Is this the right time and place to address the issue? Will your correction lead to a constructive outcome, or will it escalate tension? By choosing silence, you avoid unnecessary conflict and allow the situation to unfold naturally. Over time, the truth often reveals itself without your intervention. For example, if the incorrect information leads to a problem, others will recognize the error and appreciate your restraint. Your silence demonstrates confidence in your knowledge and respect for the group dynamic. It also allows you to observe and learn about the motivations and thought processes of others, which can be valuable in future interactions. Silence in the face of ignorance is not a sign of weakness. It's a strategic choice. It prevents you from wasting energy on unproductive debates and protects your peace of mind. Additionally, it models humility and wisdom, showing others that you are secure in your knowledge and do not need to prove yourself. This approach fosters a more respectful and collaborative environment, where people feel valued for their contributions, rather than their ability to dominate a conversation. Number 7. How to deal with rumors. Rumors, especially unfounded ones, can be incredibly damaging. They can harm reputations, create misunderstandings, and sow discord in personal and professional relationships. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control what others say about us, we can control how we respond. By choosing silence, we protect our integrity and allow the truth to emerge naturally. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised, "If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said, but answer, 'He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone.'" This perspective encourages us to rise above the noise of rumors and focus on our own character and actions. By refusing to engage with gossip, we deny it the attention and energy it needs to spread. Consider a scenario where you hear a rumor about yourself. Perhaps someone is spreading false information about your work ethic or personal life. The immediate reaction might be to defend yourself, confront the source, or explain the situation to others. However, a Stoic approach would involve remaining silent and allowing your actions to speak for themselves. For example, if the rumor suggests you're unreliable at work, continue to perform your duties with diligence and integrity. Over time, your consistent behavior will disprove the rumor, and those who matter will recognize the truth. By not engaging with the gossip, you demonstrate confidence in your character and refuse to give the rumor any credibility. Silence in the face of rumors is a powerful tool for maintaining your peace of mind and protecting your reputation. It prevents you from getting caught up in the drama and allows you to focus on what truly matters, your values and goals. Additionally, your refusal to engage with gossip sets an example for others, encouraging them to prioritize integrity over hearsay. Number 8. When confronted with injustice. Injustice, whether personal or systemic, can evoke strong emotions such as anger, frustration, and helplessness. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot always control the injustices we face, we can control how we respond to them. By choosing silence, we create the space to reflect, strategize, and take constructive action. Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, wrote, "The wise man will endure injustice with dignity and rise above it with strength." This principle reminds us that our power lies not in the events that happen to us, but in how we respond to them. When confronted with injustice, Stoicism encourages us to focus on what we can control, our actions, attitudes, and efforts to create change, while letting go of what we cannot control, such as others' actions or societal structures. Imagine you witness or experience an injustice, such as discrimination or unfair treatment at work. The immediate reaction might be to lash out, protest, or seek revenge. However, a Stoic approach would involve pausing and reflecting on the situation. What are the underlying causes of the injustice? What are the most effective ways to address it? How can you respond in a way that aligns with your values and principles? For example, if you're passed over for a promotion due to bias, you might choose to remain silent in the moment and gather evidence of your qualifications and contributions. Later, you can address the issue calmly and professionally, presenting your case to the appropriate authorities. This approach demonstrates emotional maturity and a commitment to fairness, increasing the likelihood of a positive outcome. Silence in the face of injustice is not a sign of passivity. It's a strategic choice that allows you to respond with clarity and purpose. By not reacting impulsively, you demonstrate that you are not easily swayed by emotions, and that you are capable of handling difficult situations with grace. This approach not only protects your integrity, but also inspires others to act with thoughtfulness and determination. Number 9. How to handle insults with Stoic wisdom. Insults, whether intentional or unintentional, can be deeply hurtful. Our natural instinct might be to retaliate, defend ourselves, or lash out. However, Stoicism teaches us that true strength lies in our ability to control our reactions and respond with grace and dignity. Epictetus advised, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." This insight reminds us that our reaction to an insult is within our control. By choosing silence, we deny the insult its power and demonstrate that we are not easily swayed by others' words. Imagine someone insults you, either directly or indirectly. The immediate reaction might be to respond in kind, defend yourself, or seek revenge. However, a Stoic approach would involve remaining silent and reflecting on the insult. What is the underlying cause of the insult? Is it a reflection of the other person's insecurities or frustrations? How can you respond in a way that aligns with your values and principles? For example, if a colleague makes a snide remark about your work, you might choose to remain silent and continue performing your duties with excellence. Over time, your consistent behavior will disprove the insult, and the other person may even feel embarrassed by their own behavior. By not engaging with the insult, you demonstrate confidence in your abilities and refuse to give the other person the satisfaction of a reaction. Silence in the face of insults is a powerful tool for maintaining your peace of mind and protecting your integrity. It prevents you from getting caught up in unnecessary conflicts and allows you to focus on what truly matters, your values and goals. Additionally, your refusal to engage with insults sets an example for others, encouraging them to prioritize respect and kindness over hostility. Conclusion. In conclusion, Stoic silence is not a passive or weak response. It is a deliberate and powerful choice that reflects inner strength and wisdom. By embracing silence in moments of criticism, anger, loss, injustice, and provocation, we cultivate resilience, integrity, and peace. This ancient philosophy reminds us that our greatest power lies in our ability to control our reactions and align our actions with our values. As we navigate the complexities of life, let us draw inspiration from Stoic principles, allowing silence to guide us toward a more peaceful, fulfilling, and meaningful existence.